This is the new Vivo T3 Ultra, or as I like to call it, the V40 Pro Fan Edition. It's got nearly all the same features as its high-end sibling, the same processor, display and battery. The design is almost identical too. The main difference is that the T3 Ultra doesn't get the fancier camera hardware and ditches the Zeiss partnership, which helps to keep the price down. So should you go for this or splurge on the fancier V series phone? I'll dive into that and more. But before I jump in, if you are new to the channel, smash the subscribe button and hit like for more tech goodness. Let's kick things off with the camera, because let's face it, Vivo is known for its impressive camera tech. The T3 Ultra packs the same 50 megapixel Sony IMX921 main camera with OIS as the V40 Pro. You also get an 8 megapixel ultrawide and a flicker sensor designed to reduce flicker in videos. Photos come out crisp and detailed, with vibrant colors thanks to some extra saturation, especially if you are shooting in vivid mode. You can also switch to textured or natural mode. HDR performance is top-notch, making bright skies look stunning and skin tones appear natural, though indoor shots are just okay, not quite of the same level. Portrait mode is impressive with its 2x zoom and accurate edge detection. Check out how it keeps his beard in focus. Vivo's Aura Light feature adds extra illumination in low light, but in my testing, it didn't outperform a traditional flash. The night mode, however, excels by pulling in more details in poor lighting, giving nighttime shots a noticeable boost. The 8 megapixel ultrawide performs decently for capturing broader scenes, but may show some color shift and average low light performance. For video, the T3 Ultra records in 4K at 60 fps with standard stabilization, keeping shots smooth and detailed. For even smoother footage, you can opt for ultra stabilization and 1080p 60 fps. The flicker sensor didn't make much of a difference in my testing, as flicker remains visible in video samples. On the plus side, the front-facing 50 megapixel camera takes well-lit detailed selfies. Now let's talk performance. The MediaTek Dimensity 9200 Plus chip in the Vivo T3 Ultra is a souped-up version of the already solid Dimensity 9200 which dropped last year. With a 10% boost in CPU and GPU performance, the 4nm octa-core chip makes the T3 Ultra one of the fastest in its class. It even edged out the more expensive Vivo V40 Pro in AnTuTu, which uses the same chipset and slightly outperformed the Snapdragon 8S Gen 3 powered Moto Edge 50 Ultra, a phone that costs 55,000 rupees. In real-world use, everything is smooth, scrolling, swiping and app switching are seamless without lag. Gaming is great too. BGMI run at 60 fps flawlessly. Call of Duty Mobile hits 120 fps and Genshin Impact, one of the most demanding games, runs well for the most part but causes slight warming and minor frame drops after about 30 minutes. Now the model I'm using comes with 12GB of LPDDR5X RAM and 256GB of UFS 3.1 storage. But just note, you don't get any storage expansion here. On the software side, the T3 Ultra runs Android 14 with Vivo's FunTouch OS 14. There are preloaded apps, but most can be removed. Look, in my honest opinion, FunTouch OS gets a worse rep than it deserves. Offer plenty of multitasking and customization options. Once you get the hang of it, it's fine to use. Plus, Vivo offers 3 years of OS updates and 4 years of security patches, pretty standard for this price. However, the OnePlus Nord 4 offers 4 years of Android updates and 6 years of security updates, so I would have liked to see Vivo match that. Design-wise, the T3 Ultra is almost a carbon copy of the Vivo V40 Pro. With symmetric curves on both sides, it feels great in hand. At 7.58 mm thick, it claims to be the thinnest phone with a 5500 mAh battery. But seriously, who's asking for thinner phones? A bit more thickness usually makes phones easier to hold. Vivo nailed the design balance. The T3 Ultra looks pretty sleek and is also lightweight. That means you can keep those long chats going with your girlfriend without a wrist ache. Anyways, the camera module is also straight from the Vivo V40 Pro. But it works, it looks cool, almost like a bottle opener that adds to the overall design. Vivo's choice of subtle colors is a nice touch. I have the frost green variant which has a refreshing minty vibe, but if you prefer something neutral, there's a grey option too. The frame is plastic, but the buttons are very tactile and easy to press. The glass back features a matte finish that resists fingerprints. Though it is a slightly slippery, a minor issue easily solved by using the included case. For durability, both sides are protected by Schott Xensation glass. While I'm not certain it's stronger than Gorilla Glass, I have dropped the phone a few times without any scratches. Plus, as mentioned earlier, this phone is IP68 certified for dust and water resistance, which is impressive to see in this price range. It's great that brands like Motorola and Vivo are bringing such premium features to the mid-range segment. Speaking of premium features, the phone includes stereo speaker that deliver good output. There's even an audio booster mode that can amplify call volume to 200%, which is handy in noisy environments. The display is another highlight. It sports a 6.78-inch 1.5K AMOLED curved panel with a 120Hz refresh rate and a peak brightness of 4500 nits, making it easily visible even under direct sunlight. It supports HDR on YouTube, so everything looks fantastic, but unfortunately Netflix has yet to make use of it. The colors are quite accurate by default, but there's plenty of customization available in the settings if you want to tweak the look. You get 3 main profiles to choose from, but I stuck with the professional mode since it gave the most neutral and natural colors. My main issue with the display is the pronounced side curves, which lead to reflection and color shifts at certain angles. Additionally, the in-display fingerprint scanner, while quick, is positioned a bit too low on a phone with such a large screen. Finally, let's quickly talk about battery and charging. The Vivo T3 Ultra supports 80 watt fast charging and the charger comes right in the box. You can go from 0 to full in just about 52 minutes, and with the 5500 mAh battery, you will get around 9 hours of screen time on mixed use, which is really good. And even though some competitors offer fast charging, this setup ensures you won't be scrambling for charger often. Okay, so here's the answer to the question we started with. Should you go for the Vivo T3 Ultra or the Vivo V40 Pro? If you are looking for a well-balanced phone with solid camera performance, the T3 Ultra is a great choice. It really hits the sweet spot. But if you are all about the camera and don't mind spending a bit more, the Vivo V40 Pro offers impressive versatility. Drop your thoughts in the comments about which phone you prefer. I'll catch you in the next one. Till then, take care of yourself and thank you for watching.